feel like this video should have very posh Englishman, and we're rolling. 3, 2, 1, and then I just start. Hello. Not done any drawing videos for a week or so. It's now Sunday. I decided to have a Saturday, Sunday off from drawing because I've been just drawing non-stop for the past 7 days, really. Started a week last Friday with this, and then you kept going. I've done, I think, over 20 drawings. Yeah, that's a lot. So I thought, right, I'll have a Saturday, Sunday off. Gonna start back up again tomorrow. I've got some more ideas. But so anyway, I thought I would show you first 10 drawings that I did. They may not be the first 10, but these are 10 of what I did. Starting with this violent chicken incident. I couldn't remember why I'd done it. I saw a video on Twitter by people fighting at the discounted section of a supermarket. The minute the assistant came and suddenly priced everything up with no 20p, people just started going crazy. And I thought it was quite funny, quite sad, really, as well. Some of those people needed that money, needed that discount. Sorry, I bet some of those people didn't. I love a bargain, me. I kill for one. So anyway, I started doing a series of drawings and just kept going. So some of these are about the love of chicken and fast food. I then moved on to other stuff, riots, and then just kept drawing random stuff. So there we go. Violent chicken incident. That's my hand, that's my wife. And that's chicken, massive chicken leg. And there we are. Funny. Well, I think it's funny. Friday night chicken fights. So this was from a video still of an argument, a fight in a Popeyes chicken restaurant. Popeyes, Louisiana Kitchen in America. Popeyes had riots a couple of years ago when they launched a new spicy chicken burger. So they've got a form. Popeyes, chicken and violence tends to go together. I've written a song about it as well, and I've got a lot of material out of Popeyes. Seriously, fighting over chicken. Someone got murdered in the queue. They got stabbed. I think they jumped the queue, so they got stabbed and died all over a spicy chicken burger. Oh, man, it must have been fucking good. So this is a reference to the fight at the discount aisle in the supermarket. And at one point, these two women are sort of pushing each other and stuff. And one of them just grabs a tray of chicken and just places it very carefully on the other woman's head, and then goes back to just getting stuff. And he kind of stayed there for about 10 seconds or so. And it's just weird, this tray of chicken on her head. As chaos is going on around her. Fight, discount, fight. So I thought, gotta draw that as well. So, and the best thing was, the video on Twitter had captions. Like a lot of videos online now do have captions, so you can still get what's going on with the sound off. And at one point, it just said "chicken on her head," and I wrote that phrase down. That phrase kind of started me off in this frantic, non-stop run of drawings. Chicken on her head. So that's chicken on her. Oh, that's me. Chicken on my head. Brilliant. So it's like a punishment. They made me stand for hours with this tray of chicken on my head. So I started thinking about violence and food, and it sort of led me on to how very violent things can happen in extremely banal circumstances. So I thought, car crash, but it's just a car crash in front of a advertising sign And it's weird. People are possibly, dying on the streets as you've still got all this stuff around you. Inspired by the time I went to fill up the car at a service station, an Asda service station in a town called Lee. And just as we were approaching the service station, this car sort of bombed past us, screeched to a halt in the service station. I had to slam my brakes on because it nearly hit us. And these guys got out in balaclavas and started robbing the kiosk. They had it looked like I had a baseball bat. In my imagination, when I remember it, they got a baseball bat. But I found out later because I phoned the police and said I was a witness in case they needed me, which they didn't. But the police confirmed that there was a gun used as well. Absolutely crazy. But we're sitting there in the car, stationary, watching this. And all the while, there's a fella just filling his car up with petrol, just watching it. Then you could see he was like, the robbers had run off, they'd driven off, and he's still there, and he's like, do I have to pay for this? What? Crazy. So yeah, it's weird how life still goes on. That fella's still just like filling his car up with fuel as gun violence is taking place. Weird stuff. I just, chicken. People love chicken. How much do people love chicken? Maybe some people love chicken so much they shove it up their ass. So I don't know where it came from. So I just drew this X-ray scan with a chicken drumstick, and then thought it'd be funny if the patient was holding it really proud. So that's what I did. Yes. Why be ashamed? Why be ashamed? Own that foreign object to rectal insertion. And then, God, what? This is a hell of a run, this, isn't it? I started thinking about just draw what comes into your mind and just draw it and think about stuff afterwards and whether you should or not. And if you feel it's inappropriate or just rubbish, you can throw it away. So I was in the kitchen and I had a tube of Pringles, and I just happened to be being stupid and did the, oh, look at my Willy. We all did that, no, with big tube of Pringles. Is it just me? I think I've only done that this one time. And then I just thought, I could draw that. So I stripped off to my underpants, posed for a photograph. So what you're seeing is me. This here is purely because the photograph stopped there. I didn't know what to do with this bit. So I just thought I'll put some writing on. So the word just popped into my head, superb. So I don't know where it's from. More versatile and modern is from Pringles publicity person talking about the new Pringles design. And somehow it just all seemed to fit. And then I'd initially drawn it, penciled it in. In fact, I'd penned it in because there's some Tipp-Ex here, just with that tube, and the lid was on. And then I thought, well, basically, what if it's spunking Pringles? Wow. And yes, I'm delighted with this one. It's rude, but it's funny, and it's a bit weird as well. Yeah, very pleased with that. Okay, slightly more normal now. If you've seen Planet of the Apes, you get this. If you haven't, well, you're going to get a spoiler anyway. Give a shit. I know what happens at the end. I've seen it 5 times. Basically, Charlton Heston. I'm not explaining it, but these are the last sort of 3 shots from the film. But instead of Statue of Liberty, we've got Colonel Sanders with his big KFC bucket and he's holding up a chicken drumstick. Doesn't work the best because it's very small image. But I like it as a comic strip thing. It's quite fun. But yeah. The earth died for chicken. Right. Not got many more left, actually. I've only got 3 left. Trying to keep this a shortish video. Oh, let's see how long it is. It's getting on 10 minutes. Strange power of words. Creamy tomato. I don't like that phrase, creamy tomato. When we were shopping once, getting our big shop, and we went to the pasta sauce, and my wife said, should we get creamy tomato? And I instantly kind of, I'd made that face, and I'm just like, don't say that. Don't say what? Don't say creamy tomato. And she's like, what you want about? Why? I say, it just sounds so common. I can't bear the sound of it, creamy tomato. So, yeah, it genuinely freaks me out now. I've got to think about it. I've got a problem. That's what I've got. There you go. I love this. I love just the drawing. Really pleased with this drawing, with the pen work on the hair. I'm using these pens, by the way. It's Tombow Fudenosuke. Forgive me if I pronounced it wrong. I've no idea. My dad would say, food in a sucker. Huh? And then this zebra pen. They're all kind of brush pens. You're not going to see it anyway. I'm not doing all that thing with zooming, focusing the camera. But yeah, so really good for hair. But this was inspired by queuing at Lidl. Everything's about supermarkets and shopping and stuff. But I mean, that's society, really, isn't it? There was just a lady in a wolf print fleece. I was gonna draw a lady in a wolf print fleece, but looking at getting images online and stuff, it felt like I was picking on them. It was sort of like a victim, really, because I've taken the piss. So then I just thought I'd make it into a patch and draw a metal dude with the phrase, don't wear the wolf, be the wolf. And it's kind of silly, but it makes sense on this guy's back, and I'm really pleased with that. The wolf's good as well. Yeah, one of my favourite drawings I've ever done, to be honest. And the last one, I hope it's a good one. It makes me laugh. Here we go. Dog for sale. It's a border terrier with Freddie Mercury's face. Freaks the kids out. Wouldn't it? If I was a kid, it'd freak me out. A dog with an actual human face. So yeah. And imagine if you're a Queen, you don't like Queen either. You're going to hate that dog. So that's that's my little run through 10 of my recent drawings. I must mention the style. It's all my style, really, but very much inspired by an artist called Raymond Pettibon, who I keep calling Shep Pettibon, but he's a record producer. Raymond Pettibon did a lot of art for the band Black Flag. He did the famous Sonic Youth album cover. And he was one of the artists whose work I saw and thought, I don't have to draw comics. I could just draw covers for fake comics. Well, I started doing that, and then it led me on to drawing comics anyway. But I've kind of gone back in the past week and carried on that idea of almost drawing fake covers for comics, but they just turning into drawings with a phrase at the top usually. So yeah, but it's made me incredibly productive, and I'm going to try and keep drawing for as long as I've got the ideas. I've got some ideas here. I'll just go over them. What's coming up, Darren, in your next set of drawings? Okay, just phrases. I'm going to read them out. I've got my own podcast. Bit left field, are you? Yep. Buckminster Fuller with a geodesic dome head. I fit your flaws and talk to you about politics. I've got to get those deals. Brackets tooled up. Dick pic fails. That could be good. And is this the fifth Beatle? May say we reveal the fifth Beatle. We'll find out. And you'll find out when I draw them. Right. There will be another video at some point with the next 10 or so drawings. In the meantime, go and grab a pen and do your own, right? Why am I always having to do the work? See ya.